We're sanitizing and deodorizing after we vacuumed everything. We're going to get this mix safe. It dries odorless. It kills all the bacteria and viruses and removes any odor. So when it's safe, you can, it's a sanitizer basically that has all these other ingredients in it, and when it evaporates, it doesn't leave any residual, no residue. So it's way safer than bleach or any household cleaner. You can actually spray the surface, if anything, and wood just embeds, it encapsulates the odor and all the bacteria, and then when it dries, it just eats up everything. It's just amazing. It's just an amazing breakthroughs in chemistry. And I didn't have enough stock to really promote these services in 2020 because the key ingredients weren't available. Alcohol is mixed in there because it helps it dry quicker. So I could have done without the alcohol part. But there's a couple other ingredients they just didn't, you couldn't get it anywhere. And when it did go on sale, it was hard to speculate if I should spend $1,000 on. I do regret it. I should have just bought it, but now it's all in stock now. So definitely gonna stock more product because we're getting a lot more demand for these services. We did the vacuuming already yesterday. We could have done everything in one shot, but we just had a lot of other things to do, a lot of prep work for the week. So I cut out at 7 o'clock last night. Could have just spent 1 extra hour, could have finished the job. After I'd come back, check during the day, do another quick sweep of the house, see if we missed anything. See if we forgot any equipment or anything up here. It's a really small space, and it's luckily we can walk in the attic. There's a lot of attics you can't walk, you can't stand up in. You have to crawl. I wish I documented the jobs I did last year. They were quite unique, but there was just so much going on. By the time we got the calls, because people wanted to have us in their houses again. It was in August. It was way too hot. We got all these calls all at once, so I couldn't really spend time documenting the jobs. There was just too much heat in the attics, and sweating, and had to wear the masks because everything was like in the air from evaporating in the air. But it would have been really nice to document this. So what I'm doing now, I'm documenting the inspections. I'm documenting all the inspections, and then if we can get a part of the process of the job, explain what we're going to do, that would be very helpful. And then, of course, getting a customer's testimonial would be awesome. Have the customer tell us how they feel about the results. Plus, it's a much lower cost. You call a lot of companies to do this work, they're going to want every job to replace all the insulation, every job, and it really just, it's a lot of risk involved, and you're getting these contaminants in the air when you're removing this stuff. You got to bring it through the house. I mean, it's just a lot of risk. If it's not necessary, no reason risk getting contaminants, because this is hazardous. This stuff is considered hazardous once you disturb it and start bagging it up and bring it through the house. It's considered hazardous. It's all these fibers and all the pathogens, and it's dirty insulation that you're going to be bringing out. And why Why risk it if the R value is still good, meaning it's still got its thickness R value of 30. In some areas it's 39, but I never see any R39 houses, even north of Central Jersey. It should be R39, but I never see it. It's always R30. As long as it covers the rafters, the joists, you don't see the joists. That's good. What you see, the discoloration is just dust from them re-roofing or whatever. So it was just the surface that was dirty. We were able to clean it, vacuum it. And in some areas we were, we didn't use the R13. We just used the R30 that we had on hand because we didn't charge any extra to replace the insulation that we removed. So we just used whatever we had on hand, even though it's not perfect. It's still better thickness than what was there originally. So the clients can use this for their storage and not worry about it. There's all droppings were everywhere, and they must have cleaned up a lot. This place had a lot more stuff when I originally inspected. But what's good about this sanitizing mix is if something happens in the future, we can come back and spray again. Like if they got an animal problem again and had some contamination and you catch it early, you remove the animal trapping or whatever, we can treat that area. And we offer that as an additional services for our clients, just to do like a 50 square foot area, like here. Say if they're just nesting here, we can offer to do like cleanup of this area. We do have a special. I think it's like $275 extra. And I'll explain later, another video, why you should do that, so you don't attract more animals. I'm going to finish up here.